Hey, hi, how you doing? Okay, for a minute, let's have a little thought experiment. Think back to when you first started gaming. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Now, I know that's gonna vary based on who you ask, but I think for the most part, we can probably all agree that our first memory of gaming is sitting in front of that TV, picking up that controller, and then proceeding to get just smashed in Halo Online, or at least it's mine. But, you know, you probably have your own. The controller, though, that's always what sticks out to me as like one of my first memories of gaming. I've always been a fan of the Xbox style controller. I know many of you are probably DualShock fans. I just never really liked the feeling of it, but if you like it, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Nowadays, though, I spend most of my time gaming on PC, and many will tell you that the keyboard and mouse is far superior to the sticks, and it's yes and no. However, the controller always has a place in today's PC gaming world. Obviously, you're never really going to be able to outperform a mouse and keyboard in like an FPS unless there's like an extreme amount of aim assist, which actually there's actually games like that. But for games like racing games or games like GTA, I actually do prefer a controller, and I even use one in Battlefield 5 because I think it gives you like a little bit of an advantage while you're flying. If you play Battlefield 5, do you think the same, or am I just a crazy person? Now, I've always preferred wired controllers when using it on, you know, the computer, but recently, a company, EasySMX, sent me a couple wireless controllers, and I must say, things are actually pretty darn good. The two controllers I have here are the ESM-9110 and the ESM-9013, and for the most part, they're pretty much the same. They're both wireless, they're both compatible with Windows, PS3, smart TVs, OTG compatible Android phones and tablets. Not iPhone, not Mac, sorry, no Apple or Mac. Both are based on Xbox style controllers, are equipped with dual vibration, and for the most part, they're exactly the same weight. Where they do differ, other than obviously color, is that the ESM-9110 has a self-contained 600 milliamp battery that provides 8 hours of continuous gaming, whereas the ESM-9013 requires the standard AA or 2 AA batteries that obviously aren't provided, but they will give you 20 hours of gaming. In the hand, both controllers feel very similar, with the 9013's rubber palm rest giving it like a slight advantage in grip, so it's maybe a bit more comfortable. The bumpers and buttons are responsive, they feel good. You know, many times when you use a third-party controller, I find that the bumpers in particularly feel like really light and cheap. But with the ESM, that's not really the case. Everything feels solid and good. Now, both of these controllers are wireless, and one of my biggest concerns, and a reason I've always like avoided wireless controllers in the past on PC, is because of like latency. However, given that like wireless technology is like really good now, I even use a wireless mouse nowadays, I didn't notice any perceivable lag when using the wireless controllers versus the standard wired controller that I use daily. The button layout is exactly as it should be, with the exception being an additional turbo button located in the center of the controller. Everything else is exactly where you think it'd be. While using the controller, the only thing I found myself not really enjoying were the depths of the pockets on the thumbsticks. You know, for me personally, I thought the thumbsticks were like a bit flat on top, and this caused an issue with my thumb wanting to slide off the sticks when I held an input in for a long time. The example that I'm thinking of is like when I was playing Battlefield 5 and you're flying the plane, you're trying to outturn the other guy, you're always holding that stick input for a long time, and my thumb was just like, just kind of sliding off of it. Other than that, being someone who regularly uses a controller on PC, I can say that other than the flat thumbsticks, I have really nothing bad to say about these controllers. I mean, the EasySMX are good controllers. They work just as good as my wired one, and the best part, only 25 bucks. And when you consider the cost of like an Xbox branded wireless controller, $69.99, it's a pretty good deal. So if you're thinking about getting into controller PC gaming, check the link down below. You have to check these out. They're pretty good. You'll like them, I think. And thank you for watching. This is Major Hardware. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.